No more goofing off. Oh. But either is the lighting or those just look different now.
Okay, maybe not.
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
What the hell? What is that little red symbol that's flashing at the bottom? Am I supposed to know what that means? Oh, my. Final attempt failed. Locking terminal for 5 days. Oh, wow. Pantry stock. Stock is spoiled. Please replenish. Oh. Oh. Huh. 150 hack? 150? I'm at 130. I'm not far. I guess I'm gonna sink everything into hack. What the heck? That's bothersome to me. No, don't mind me. I'm gonna just use the key card. I belong here, yep. Bye-bye. What the? Oh, what? That is a fascinating sink. Man, why does it just look like there's mold on everything? And like in the air. What's that? All this is food. I don't eat any food. My girl is a different breed. There's nothing of interest in this kitchen to me. Are you for real? It's just food? I mean, I guess I should have expected that because it is a kitchen, but still. Alright, well, that's not a door. That's not a door, but I'm gonna check. I'm right. What the hell is this place? Obviously, I have a point of interest. Oh, is this the bathroom? Yes. With one... Is there not a shower in this bathroom? As nice as it is. It's just one single toilet. How... interesting. That's not a door. Barred. Is this the door I just tried to open? Oh, there's an actual human being over there. Wow, hold on 1 minute. That's a spaceship. These are all spaceships. What in the... That bothers me somehow. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps, but that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. So says, character named Minnie. Oh, thank you for the, I don't know, music box or a necklace. I could sleep in this bed that looks like it's got mold on it too. No thank you. What the heck? What the heck? This is just a room with nothing but these two objects barring it. Fascinating. I forgot to mute that. Excuse me. Boop. Alright. No more phone sounds. Master bedroom key card. That wouldn't be in here, would it? I just looked everywhere's in here, so no. But it might be in this room. That's 150. Everything's gonna be 150 now, isn't it? Isn't it? Hack turned off auto mechanicals to scramble them. Okay. Obviously need that to hack the other thing. Lockpick is to get indoors. I don't know. What do I value more? Obviously, I'm closer to the hack, so I guess that. I didn't mean to hit that button. Hey, what's going on? That was interesting.
Huh? Apparently not.
No.
Join me for a drink, miss whoever you are.
Oh yeah, I'm mysterious. You don't know who I am. Alright, well. Do I need to pick it up? Iceberg aged whiskey. Can I just talk to you?
So who the devil are you?
Oh. Huh. I don't really like lying.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
Ah, this is who Minnie is. Okay.
I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous?
Oh.
I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company. A severed arm. How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Really? Huh. Now this severed limb, did it have dark hair? Rugged knuckles? Chewed fingernails? A gunslinger's calluses?
I'll just say this.
Aha! Mystery solved. I can only think of one man daring enough to jettison his extremities on my behalf. Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
No kidding.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
Yeah.
You suspect foul play? Interesting. If we're being honest, I haven't given it much thought. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback. Excellent deduction.
I
can
was a
tell I found the
detective
right
just
woman
a
for the
few
job.
moons ago.
How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home. I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type.
Maybe that's
Incidentally,
me.
someone good with their hands.
Oh.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility.
Okay.
She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud.
Oh.
Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying. My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it. The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers. I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
That's sad. Yeah, where's your dad?
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that.
His life?
The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
Okay.
I admired Mother, but we weren't close. She disapproved of everything about me, really. I couldn't measure up to her example. She didn't make time for us. I remember thinking that she never wanted a child.
Damn.
And never forgave me for being one. Naive and irresponsible as I was.
Trust me, we are nothing alike.
A kindred spirit. Well, well, charmed. Today is full of surprises. Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress. It was difficult on us, but not so difficult for her. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret.
Of course.
Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it.
Okay.
We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice.
I'm okay with
All
that.
the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
So that's where I have to get.
I'm not surprised. Between the family drama and the corporate conspiracy, it must feel like you've stepped on a landmine. Speak freely,
Her
Captain.
eyebrows are so interesting.
You know as much as I do, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Spacer's Choice abandoned Gorgon, but the asteroid is far from unoccupied. Between the marauders, the wildlife, and whatever escaped the labs, danger abounds.
Okay. Marauders. I hate marauders. I'm interested to
Your
know
guess
this.
is as good as mine. I know that Spacer's Choice bred canids, especially for Gorgon.
What?
They were supposed to act as living cattle prods. By now, they've probably gone feral. Just watch yourself. If you aren't careful, you stand to lose more than an
Bro.
arm.
This guy literally died before me, so yeah, no kidding.
I didn't want to go anywhere near Gorgon. Once I exhausted all my options, the search led me back here.
Okay.
I even had Mother declared legally dead. Would you believe it took 5 years to process the paperwork?
I can believe that, because it's a shit show. Oh.
Mother's body is still on Gorgon. No body means no death certificate, which means no inheritance.
Wow.
I killed Mother, just on paper, of course, so I could claim my inheritance. We wouldn't be standing here if I didn't have access to the family fortune.
Fascinating.
Damn, wish I'd thought of that.
I once assumed the mansion and the money would be enough to redeem the Ambrose name. But even in Byzantium, prestige must be earned, and it can so easily be lost.
I can't persuade her.
Turns out I wasn't giving society enough credit. The smear campaign against Mother was the work of cowards. I'm vindicating the family name for her, for the colony, and for my future. At the very least, I can guarantee that we learn from our mistakes.
Okay.
A failure on the scale of Project Gorgon should never be allowed to happen. This colony is in trouble. The lunatics at Spacer's Choice are running the asylum, and we need better people to wield their influence. After Gorgon, I quickly discovered that the Ambrose name was cursed, for lack of a better term.
Oh.
I had no place among the decision makers. No seat at the table.
That's Byzantium for you. Gossip mongering's a bigger sport than tossball.
That
Interesting.
is why I'm clearing the record and vindicating the Ambrose line. For Mother, for me, and for the generations who will one day inherit Halcyon. I'm counting on it. I suspect it will prove that corporate greed and incompetence were to blame for the calamity at Gorgon, and not Mother. Mother was a brilliant woman. Difficult, cold, unreachable even, but brilliant. Spacer's Choice evacuated in a hurry,
So no.
leaving a fortune's worth of equipment in their wake. Mother's journal would have escaped their notice. This is my last hope of redeeming the Ambrose name. I don't like my chances, but I have to try. And I need help. Your help.
Okay.
I believe that covers it all. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
We mustn't allow the trail to get cold.
Okay. Hansel and Gretel.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my ennui, and I can feel you
My
breathing new
ennui.
life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
Okay. I don't think she's going to be able to give me any answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways.
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
Damn.
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments.
Like,
Why?
what embellishments?
Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
More bravado than talent, huh? I know the type.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I suppose not.
Perhaps we should cut the Q&A short in that case. I don't want you having second thoughts. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad.
A
The Sprat
saloon?
Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
I'll love
I
it.
ought to stop in and taste the local flavor.
Of course you do.
Just so we understand each other, money is no object.
Okay.
I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
Okay, sounds just peachy. What's the catch? There's always a catch.
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse.
Oh,
Believe me.
Okay.
That's enough. Here's
All
your
right.
nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Thanks. Oh, wait. Oh.
Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one.
But like,
Mother's office is in the heart of
about
the
you?
Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
I
It's
know.
not theft if she's giving us permission.
Okay. This is fascinating. Can I say anything else to you?
Captain, charmed as
Charmed.
always.
Wow, I can.
Someone's been snooping around.
Yeah.
Not that I mind. It reminds me why I hired you in the first place. For your keen eyes and scandalous disregard
Scandalous.
for privacy. When I left home, I wanted Mother and Father to know the conditions of my return. I would stroll through the entrance with my head held high, or not at all.
Okay.
I left this place with every intention of returning once the time was right.
Ooh, so the house was empty when you returned.
Yes, that wasn't part of the plan. Fall of Gorgon accelerated my schedule.
I'm sure.
I thought I would find success in Byzantium. Instead, I must look for redemption back where I began. Here, in these vacant halls.
Stop making me feel so bad for you.
When I arrived, I was the toast of the town.
What does that mean?
All fought for the honor of lighting my cigarettes.
That's weird.
The attention was sublime. I opened a small firm to help young, impressionable heirs manage their family wealth. Business was good.
Okay.
For a while.
What happened to your business?
Gorgon happened.
Oh,
With Mother's downfall.
yeah, that's right.
So
That
too
makes
fell
sense.
my influence in society. I sold the business at a loss. Then I hatched a plan to restore the family name. That plan, as you're now well aware, is still in motion. You reminded me of better times. I should be thanking you.
Oh. Hey.
Regrettable, I know. We used to have a staff to maintain the grounds. Not just auto mechanicals either. Real people doing real work.
Sounds like where the future might be. What? I'm joking. The fake fish in the fake pond. I am probably gonna ask that question. Oh yeah, there is that creepy ass Moo Man statue.
Father loved his salt tuna. He was an avid fisherman, you know. But
I
that
didn't.
was long ago. When they moved here from Byzantium, Mother told me he was heartbroken to learn there was no sport. So she bought him a pond for his sad, lonely amusement.
Bro. A pond that has no water and fake fish? It's kind of effed up. She could have been more thoughtful, I guess. I don't know.
Not as much as I used to. Who has time to slow their thoughts and bask in tranquility?
Sounds like you should make
prefer
time.
staring out the window of my drawing room, brooding on matters outside of my control.
As everyone does, right? I need to know this.
Hideous, isn't it?
Yes,
I've been meaning to have that thing removed.
you should.
Maybe jettisoned into the sun.
It's a little bit much.
Spacer's
Sell
Choice
it.
agreed to double Mother's research budget if she subjected her family to product placement. I swear, those eyes follow me wherever I go.
Like Scooby-Doo?
It's hard to find good help, and I'm not quick to trust anyone who'd work for me. Present company excluded. I can worry about upkeep once my family name is restored. Until then, this manor is a base of operations.
Okay, that's valid.
Very well. If there's anything else, you have my attention.
I don't know, can I ask more things? Oh my god, I can.
The Ambrose family comes from old Earth money. We were pioneers,
Earth money.
inventors, and chimerists. Always at the top of our field, never lagging behind. If there's anything else you'd like to know, speak on. If Mother and I shared anything, it was our love of chemistry.
Chemistry, you
Chemistry
say?
is a desire to understand matter, the very foundation of our existence. What Ambrose could ignore such a tempting lure?
Okay.
Yes? Ask anything you like, Captain.
I can
It's
ask
nice to have
more
a competent
questions?
partner for a change.
Oh, is there anything you aren't telling me?
I've told you everything I know.
That's what I figured.
I trust you to investigate Gorgon and draw your own conclusions. If you can think of anything specific, all you have to do is ask. Of course, my dear Captain. I
Oh,
look forward to it.
okay.
The pleasure is mine.
Time to move again. Do not mess up the mails. I'll just put a protective coat on. Oh, is that Gorgon? That's what you were talking about? That? Why did I expect it to be green? Well, where the hell is the master bedroom key card? Or I'm probably gonna wind up coming back here in the future, huh? I'm just really... Hold on, I can steal from people.
Nice and easy.
No, that's not gonna work. It's gonna be super obvious. She needs to be asleep if I'm gonna do that. I can't think of anywhere else this key card would be. But hold on. And this is barred. And that's not a door. And that's a bathroom without a shower. I don't think there's any other entrances either. I mean, there was the kitchen. Was this really here earlier? I missed this very obvious thing in the kitchen. Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Think they've ever tried to use this while the fireplace was on?
What's that sound? Why did it make that sound? I can't even get in this. There's a seat. May I sit here? Ah, yes. Stare at that. No. Amazing. What is this? Corporation Service Award. That's a lot of them. I'm just gonna steal one. We take not in excess. Only what is this? What is it? I don't want to steal these things. Oh, is that what she looked like back in the day? Look at that dog and its teeth. Alright, let's actually look at the dog. Oh, yes! It's all I wanted! Along that wilderness of glass, no swellings tell that winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings, hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. EAP. Oh, look at this. It's different users. Okay. Welcome, user Ambrose O. This morning I gave birth to a healthy child. Perhaps that's a strange distinction to call her healthy, but after all I've endured to finally meet her, it matters. That she exists at all, against the odds, matters. I will call her Wilhelmina, after my late brother Willem. I hope the law is kinder to her than it was to him. I hope for many things, truthfully, that she may be smart and shrewd, that she be strong, relentless, undeniable. Most of all, I hope for her a steel spine, that she does not bend when Halcyon would break her, that she be stronger than I. You know, when I read the thing about the spine, I needed to sit up straight. It bothered me to not do so. I must find Minnie a wet nurse. She demands to be fed throughout the day and night, and I simply cannot get a single thing done. The nurse will need to be exceptional, smart, educated of means. Minnie must have the best start if she's going to survive the pit of vipers that is the Byzantium elite. Then there is the matter of a governess. I can't watch the child constantly, not if I'm to do my work. How soon must I begin looking? Naturally, she'll have to be exceptional as well. And exceptional Byzantines, however you say this, don't exactly grow on trees. I will persuade Harvey to investigate this for me. The man has little else to do. Oh, Now I understand why she did what she did for the pond. I don't understand how anyone of ambition has time to keep a journal. I certainly don't. Yet here I am, indulging myself. Minnie's influence, no doubt. Her behavior concerns me. She's clingy, emotional. Oh, sounds like me. Just kidding. Am I? At 5, she should be starting to show some personality, not crying for her mother when I leave for another stint on Gorgon. This must be the fault of Marie, her governess, as Minnie certainly didn't learn this behavior from me. I'll have to fire the woman. It's clear she's not capable of instilling in Minnie a correct understanding of how to behave. Harvey despairs of ever finding a governess who meets my preposterous standards. He and I went in circles on the issue for hours, but he came around to my thinking eventually. Why shouldn't I want what's best for my daughter? Maybe I'll fire him too. Oh my. I'm at my wit's end with Minnie. At 13, she should have already mastered basic chemistry, physics, and mathematics, but she can barely handle long division. She struggles to remember the simplest equations and formulas, no matter how many times her governess raps her knuckles. By the time I was her age, I'd already made dynamite in my grandfather's laboratory. The only thing Minnie's making explode is my head. Her father asked we why? Asked we why? We don't just send her to boarding school, but I abhor the thought of her surrounded by these coddled idiots. More alarming still, she's begun to show an interest in romance serials and painting. She may have a strong grasp of color theory, but she shows some promise with watercolors. But surely that's the result of her education in spectroscopy and not any innate skill. What value has art anyways? How dare this woman? She gave me a truly dreadful painting of Francis this morning, and I haven't a clue what to do with it. Perhaps I'll stuff it in my desk. We'll have a good laugh over it when she's grown and finally comes to her senses. Hi, Jariah. How's it going? Lucian appears at the manor this morning. I thought him here for me, to finally wring my neck after our latest tiff, but no, it was much worse than that. He'd come to speak to Minnie. No need to guess why. She's taken it upon herself to manage the household these last few years, since neither her father nor I have the time, or frankly, inclination. Under her watch, the staff's productivity has increased 35%, while reducing our costs at an astonishing 67%. We've saved tens of thousands of bits. Harvey tipped Lucian off, I expect. Now he wants to bring her on to help manage the Gorgon facilities, which I refused over Minnie's phosphorus protestations. She cried after he'd left. I only wish that I could tell her why. Well, why don't you? What's needed? How did I raise such a willful daughter? She's no longer requesting to join the product, but demanding, I'm ready, I can help you, it's what I want. She doesn't know what she's asking. Gorgon is not safe. Compound X is in the air. It's infected the water and the food. It's no longer just the test subjects and the laboratory techs in danger now. Even the general staff are beginning to feel its effects. Even I feel it. I'm tied up in knots. I know what I must do. The only way I can persuade her away, but it'll kill me to do it. Minnie, I'll say, you just don't have what it takes. You're too shallow, too simple, too weak. She'll hate me for it. I'm sure it will destroy her, but it will work. She'll be safe. That's all I care about now. What's this one? Harvey's gone. His body's still alive, but the man I married is dead. What? Oh, it's going great so far. I had a seafood stuffed baked potato right in the nick of time, right before stream. What did you eat for dinner? Did you eat dinner? He broke into my office and stole the last of my release candidate impulses? What? Busted the door to splinters in his withdrawful fury. I'd chartered his shuttle to bring him to the facility for medical care, even convinced Parentha to oversee the transfer. He didn't want to, was worried it wasn't safe, but I begged him. Harvey killed the shuttle crew, Paranthea too, but the shuttle wouldn't take off without its pilot, and I couldn't stop his raging, so I left the ship on the landing pad for days, watched him tear it to pieces with his bare hands. He lost a lot of blood. I brought him inside once he'd finally passed out and shoved him into a stasis solution tube. My work did this to him. Mine. Me. I did this. I'll tell Lucian. Surely now he'll delay the release. Surely after this. I have a feeling he didn't delay the release. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I take from these entries that Mother was severe with her editorial pen. This is but one version of her, carefully curated and not the one I wanted to find. Where are her unvarnished streams of consciousness? Where is her spontaneous brilliance? The search continues. My efforts will inevitably steer me to Gorgon. What then, Minnie? What then? I think that's just about everything I can look at here. That was interesting. Wahahaha. So, is there going to be a stasis tube in this bedroom? I am disappointed. There's not a stasis tube in here. Why did I go through so much to get this bedroom key card? For a gun.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you. Law, no, that's worse.
Also, thanks for always being here.
I called her dearest. She's my daughter. This should be easy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
I wonder if I could talk to her about this. Some people will be like, is that a trick question? Oh, I just answered.
How do you do?
Can I tell her
Minnie
anything?
Ambrose, if there's
OMG, I can.
a goodbye recording? I don't understand.
She must have known she was in danger. I can't say it and it upsets me.
Mother was logical. She wouldn't have recorded anything for sentimental value alone. No, there's more to this. Mother left that phonograph because she knew something awful might happen to her.
Yeah.
She knew Spacer's Choice wanted her silence. Agreed. This is but a corner of the jigsaw puzzle, and we don't yet see the full
AEW
picture.
Pro Wrestling.
We have to find that journal,
Whoops.
Captain.
Very
And
different.
when we do, Spacer's Choice will rue the day they crossed my family. Ah, yes. I've scanned her old logs. But I'm afraid they haven't
What
given up
about the
anything I didn't
deleted
already know or
messages?
suspect. If you have any questions, you can trust me to answer them. I gain nothing by leaving you in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Lucian was Mother's point of contact at Spacer's Choice. I'd call him high-ranking, but I don't think his job had a rank in the traditional sense.
Okay.
He once tried to recruit me to work on
You're thinking
Gorgon,
Dean
but of course
Winster.
Mother
Yeah.
wouldn't hear of
Or
it.
Winchester.
I never forgave her for that. A little bit of everything, I suppose. Manage personnel, keep an eye on budgets, see that goals and expectations were well defined. Chemistry may be my passion, but Spacer's Choice recognized my knack for administration. I would have taken the job and perhaps even enjoyed it. And risk losing one of the colony's greatest minds to Auntie Cleo? I think not. No. In their estimate, I'm certain Mother was worth 10 of me. They did the math, and I came up short.
Interesting.
Did anything else in Mother's terminal glue your eyes to the screen?
Yes.
I so wanted to avoid opening that wound.
Sorry.
Now here we are. Father was exposed to some of Gorgon's more caustic chemicals. I don't know how, but I suspect that Mother brought her work home.
Yes.
By that point, I was already living in Byzantium,
Okay.
trying to get out from under my family's shadow.
That was probably
You're
good.
very kind to consider my well-being, but if I'd been exposed, we'd be having a very different conversation.
I don't know if you'd be able to have a conversation.
I don't know. It's possible that Mother carted him off to Gorgon for her studies.
I mean, I don't know where the
That, or
location
she killed
is,
him
but
and buried him under the floorboards.
no.
Or bricked him behind a wall. I wouldn't put anything past Olivia
She's in a stasis
Ambrose.
tube, honey. You paint a very, very grim picture of your mother.
Thank you. There's no two ways about it. Mother was vicious. And that's saying something in Halcyon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Man, I can't tell her about the damn stasis tube.
Of all the intrigue and mysteries surrounding my household, that is what interests you.
Why not?
I do enjoy painting. I haven't indulged in some time, but it's a pleasant enough diversion. I honestly don't think I've been at it long enough to have a style.
Okay.
Painting is something I enjoy on the side, not something I chase to perfection. We Ambrose ladies have a way of ruining the things we love by committing ourselves to them. I've always been partial to Truth Emerging from the Well to Shame Mankind by Jerome. That painting speaks to me. It shows how nothing stays hidden for long. Your curiosity is charming, but do remember to focus on the job at hand.
I know, I haven't even left your vicinity.
You do that. And thanks for your attention to detail.
Of course.
Yes? Be sure and close the door on your way out. I feel a draft.
Okay. I actually will genuinely close the door for you. But you have 2 doors. Did y'all just really open this? I'm so sorry for their disrespect. Okay. Well, I am quite disappointed that there's not a stasis tube anywhere in this house now that I know where the old dad is being kept in stasis. Whee! I'm so glad I didn't break my leg doing that jump just now. Whee! Whee! Obviously, I must have not seen those before.
Structural damage
Oh my god,
detected.
you're still here,
Compensating
falling
for
down. I've already gone back into this corner, so let me not repeat what I did last stream.
Query. Are you upside down?
Baby, you on the ground. Alright. Oh, Ellie, I'm so sorry I gave you those glasses. They look really awful on you. I need to figure out how to fix that. I wonder if I can Google that really quick. Hold on. Oh, this is an important text. I might be swapping games in 30 minutes. I'm on Gorgon. Ah, but I'm not on Gorgon. I see here. I'm sorry, Ava, did you wanna
Welcome back, Captain. How
No, you didn't want to talk, Ava. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. I didn't Google about taking her glasses off, but you have some upgrading that I need to do, huh? I don't know if I want to take Nyoka with me. I really love Pavarti and I can't help myself. I'm sorry, she's coming with. Oh, Stellaris new ship. How did you know the game I was gonna swap off to? Jiraiya, I didn't even say what game. You mind reader.
The best way.
Oh, new ships sets coming in the new expansion are looking amazing. I haven't even seen them yet. Oh, yeah. What the hell's happening at this place? I'm like just now registering what I'm looking at. Oh my god. Hack it. I really shouldn't have picked all that up. I'm gonna become heavy again. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta look for all the goodies. Y'all, I have a problem. This is my toxic train. I can't help but look for everything. Everywhere. Even when I don't need to. Look, you see? But you find things like that hidden in the corner. Ugh, I have wiretaps, allegedly. I'm looking at the dev diary on Steam right now. Really? I don't even know what. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know where you go to do that.
If you have not been authorized for emergency evacuation, you may submit a request with your manager.
Is that actually water? Oh, I can disable the notice. Don't mind me. Where the fuck are you going? No. I'm not looking forward to going to Sprat Shack. No, thank you. See the visuals. They're making it so you can see visuals on cybernetic. Oh, incline raises. Ho ho ho. Dude, I really love Stellaris so much. It's such a good game. I don't really stream it too much. I feel like it can get, well, it's interesting. It's a mix of it can get boring for stream, potentially. It's not boring to me. Or too much is going on at one time, and then I can't even read the things that are suddenly happening, and then I can't even keep up with chat. There's multi-reasons. Alright. Let's get all these little goodies back here. What the heck? This is deep, dark crevice, which is not really a deep, dark crevice at all. I can't walk any further. Okay. Unbreakable leg. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I'm excited to see how they look too after you talking it up like this. Oh, look, a ladder. I could have jumped down earlier. What the heck? How many of these exist? The answer is a lot. The roof. Perfecto? I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was food. Because if it was food, I didn't want it, but I couldn't tell if it was, so I grabbed it. That is actually the game. Wow, okay. I thought an alarm was going off that I've never once heard the sound of in my life. There's a lot here.
No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
Bro, what? You're a human being.
Is that what my thoughts sound like? Law, I've been standing near that alarm too long. You looking for supplies, stranger? Let's stock up here.
What?
If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular. Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. Something to do with that scrap project Gorgon from years back. Thanks for turning it off, by the way. I'd have lost my mind if the damn thing had gone on much longer.
Yeah, there's two wonderful common sense things here.
Well, this is the perfect spot for trading. Would have been better without being told to evacuate all the time, but the control terminal wouldn't listen to physical persuasion. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw a man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball. Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry.
So this is detached?
From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
Physical persuasion. You should be fine. Your leg looks broken. Can't wait to see how they look. Oh, yes, I read that way earlier. Percussive maintenance.
You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it?
Yeah, sure.
Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack.
No!
Unless you fancy having your limbs torn off.
No! I don't want to go to the Sprat Shack! How dare you? I do not fancy that at all.
I figured not. Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the marauders. That's the #1 thing.
Okay.
And the Mance, I guess.
Mance.
You watch out for marauders, Mance,
Manosaurus?
and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine.
Charles from accounting. Yeah, who's Charles from accounting?
Only the meanest marauder on Gorgon.
Is it
and
accountant?
also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite.
An
He
accountant?
will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in
Blow
half like
up
stale
the
bread
Sprat
noodles.
Shack? I might. Did they solve the food problem? Oh, is that what they were working on here? That would make sense. I don't think so, though. You're making me hungry.
Sorry. Been a minute since
Just
I
kidding.
last
My
ate.
character doesn't need to eat.
Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find
Okay.
and mashed them together.
Like some potatoes.
That's Charles.
All right. Okay.
That and a rocket launcher.
He's a rocket launcher.
Did I not mention that? Right. Sorry. He's got a rocket launcher.
What the f-
Couldn't say. He kills anyone who gets close enough to ask.
Finally
Look,
found the time to watch
long
Zena
story
play.
short,
Oh,
you do not
oh.
fuck with Chuck.
Who's
Best
Zena?
to
Am I
avoid the
Zena?
Marauder camp entirely. That's my 2 bits on the matter.
Food is overrated. Yeah, to this character in this game, it sure is. To me, in real life, absolutely not.
Yeah? The Marauder camp way out to the east.
Way out to the east.
That's what I heard,
Okay.
at least.
Okay.
And I sure hope you're asking so you can keep a safe distance
No, I'm
away.
going straight for Charles from accounting.
Yeah?
I have more questions about Charles from accounting.
His name is Charles and he used to work in accounting?
Wow. I don't know what I was expecting.
Anything else you needed?
No.
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
I'm extremely violent. Just kidding. Necessary stuff that I don't need. Whee! What a wonderful feeling. I don't need this either. What was this a word for? Most unused paid time off, great amount of coffee drink. Bye. Why do I even have all these toss ball cards? I don't understand. I thought it would let me sell a portion. What if that was super rare and I could use this in the future? I don't know. Oh my god, I could be looking at people's faces on these this whole time. Look at these people. They're really not important. Wow, they look too lifelike for me for this game. Look at that. Look at that. This could be somebody's Facebook profile picture. I'm just saying. Look at this man. Bro, he could be in a movie. Oh, this man looks like he's in a movie. He's kind of cute. That guy's got some thoughts. I don't know why we're doing this, y'all. I'm sorry. Now I'll never know what the picture was of the one I sold. How could I do this? Well, thank you for following. All right. Well, there are human beings down here. I should have known that because obviously there's marauders, and marauders are human beings too. Even though sometimes they surely don't come across as it. I mean, what? I mean, what? This is all this guy's stuff. What the? Patchwork. Mining. Do I really need any of that? Not really. Oh, what's in these? A mag pick. I just wanted the mag pick, man. I don't care about anything else. My priorities are straight. Matthew Sink. Look, now I'm paying attention to these toss ball cards that just appear out of nowhere. I gotta be able to do something with these things, I swear. Unless they were for that guy that I kicked off my team that I couldn't stand. What was his name? I don't remember. He was that insignificant. Alright, well, I explored everything near the general store ground area. I don't want to go to Sprat Shack. No, thank you. Magapigs. Magapigs. Is this hot? No, I'm alive. Did I get this? Yes, I did. I've already been here now. Whee! That blue I was seeing from the distance isn't water at all. It's just a shield. What happens if I touch it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I thought I was gonna get hurt. Oh, man. Okay.
Whatever happened here, we're not gonna be next. Be ready.
Ellie, my middle name is Ready, even though it's not, but that's okay. I'll legally change it for you. Look at that, a safe. I just wanted the one thing. Everything else was sort of insignificant. This terminal is not really even functioning. Alright, that's everything that's in here that's of interest. I feel like I did. And it's empty, so it was a waste of time. There's a mag pick in here.
Great work.
I wanted it. I needed it. I've got it. There's an explodey thing by me.
You got nimble
That's
fingers,
not
Captain.
always a good sign. But I don't see no enemies. Unless I'm just walking a path very unexpectedly ventured. I mean, I feel like... Well, that's a dead body. Maybe there is no danger here yet. At least. I don't see any red dots on my map, which is a massive indicator for if there's enemies nearby. Wow. Completely forgot about its existence. Oh. I can talk to you?
This unit is currently in wait cycle.
What you
Please
usually do.
return later.
I forgot. I have a fear.
Error. Tilt alarm engaged. Entering emergency reconciliation mode. Please do not kick this unit. It has not been programmed to wish you harm. This unit is currently in wait cycle.
I thought it was about to
Please
freaking
return later.
destroy me. Okay.
Feeling a little rough around the edges? Try a soothing antibiotic cream and wipe those scream lines away. Have a better than natural day.
Okay. Thank you for, I'm sure, very natural cream. Man, I completely didn't think about the fact that, that robot could probably, like, destroy me if it was red and I was stealing, but it's not red. It's solely safe to take. Alright, what is... Gosh, such a big area. I'm gonna run through it, and I can't. Now I'm not afraid to touch it. Although, I'm quite confused. Why? Oh, it's broken! I see. It all makes sense now. That's not a door.
Oh, clever.
Oh, I'm so clever. Thanks for recognizing. Why did you say oink? What prompted this? Earrings. Oh, well, I can take a bypass shot. That's fine. So, can I? Oh, cool. I can wiggle. I'll wiggle through that. Well. Huh. Well, that actually looks like people. Yeah, We are getting someplace.
Okay, here we go. Nail them,
Oh, hi. Oh, hi there. You're getting a little too close to me. Do you mind? Oh, hi. What? You swap weapons? Why? Why would you switch weapons? Why would you swap weapons? Am I not good enough for your hammer? You little jerky-turk? You little jerky-turkey? Wait, why is everything doing this to me? I'm not afraid of you. That's right. You're just a weirdo with a hammer. This gun apparently does weird things to me. Hi. Hi. Don't run away from me. What the hell's up with your ammo? Way to poison me, jerk Turk. A crash ship! Hold on, I'm coming back to you after I look at these bodies that I just killed. I don't want anything on them. I want that, that's it. That's all I care about. I felt a little piggish. Was it the talk of food earlier? They look friendly. You should surprise them with hugs. If only they'd accept it. The nerve of that one guy to stand up to a shotgun. I know. You get it. You really do. Was that the crash ship or is that the... This is the crash ship. But there's no way for me to board this. That disturbs me to hear the whirling of an engine. Yeah, I can't board that. Where am I going? Left or right? Which way do I go? I truly don't know. This is an elevator. Wow, you telling me? Wait. Okay, I thought it was broken for a second. There was a tent down there? I need to get that frickin' tool off. Where am I? Ah. Let me look at the map really quick. Oh, I want to get here. Wait a minute. This is where I want to get. I'm way over here. My bad. I'm a little off the course of where I need to be, I see. Can I fall down here? I'm sure I can. I don't want to die. I think I can safely jump now. Alright. Am I that blind? How did I not see this tent, though? I need to go back this way. But I do want to kind of sneak a peek what's over here. I don't like the looks of this. There be people. Alright, let's actually go back to the quest, shall we? Fast travel. I never noticed the moon man. Alright, I need to go that way. I went the absolute opposite direction. Without realizing it.
I got limits.
What do you mean you got limits? It wants me to go to the Sprat Shack? I don't want to go to the Sprat Shack. This is my only option of a quest. Disgusting, it is. Oh, no. You got a little sun on your chest. How cute. Oh, welcome, user. Check electricity rationing bill. Oh, that's a lot of bits. Oh, I can't delete the record. I can pay it. Haha! Okay, I guess I helped somebody out. Probably didn't even matter. Perseus. Port of discharge was Edgewater? It's redacted information. Manifest content exceeds the recommended maximum weight of this vessel. Stellar Bay. Tons of raw ore if we don't know. Incoming shipments. Interesting. Byzantium. Wait, was there anything else in this terminal? Yeah, there's messages. Duh. Thank you for using whatever this is for your employees' sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages are, we don't care. It's not the best choice. It's the only choice. What a friggin' motto. To Tran D. From Mostly C. Various observations on the Argsy rate of export with a reprimand. Mr. Tran, are you aware of the concept of relativity? This is a rhetorical question. I am aware that Spacer's Choice Trading does not include business philosophy in its curriculum. Consider this a remedial education. Broadly, relativity is an economic idea that describes productivity in terms of relationship. For example, from your point of view, the Argosies, i.e. your freight, depot, high, words, export shipments at a perfectly reasonable rate. However, from the point of view of your enterprising colleague, Reynard, the Argosies freight depot exports shipments as a positively pathetic rate. If a single one of your colleagues is capable of 3 times your productivity, then relative to your colleague, the Argosy freight depot, why do I keep saying it like this, is a failure. The rubric of your success is measured relative to your fastest, strongest, most productive colleagues. Do you understand? Please take a moment to consider the blah, 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 blah. That's a lot. Okay. Oh, there's outgoing messages. Okay. Buddy, I don't understand how you manage to log 3 times the number of shipments I do out of that miserable shack you call an office, but you need to cut it the fuck out. Mostly's been poking at the Argosy ship rate numbers again, and now he's starting to ask why Lewis and I can't pack as quickly together as you can alone. I'm thinking maybe I should tell him you're dipping into the supply of the prototype Adrena time. I don't think he'd like that, do you? Shit, maybe you are. If that's the case, well, maybe you ought to come lend me and Lewis a hand when we load up the next haul to test subject corpses. Get yourself a real good view of what Kim's wonder drug does. Archive. Dom, you gotta help me out. The Monarch delivery's gone MIA, and now the big guy at corporate is messaging my personal terminal looking for answers. Not Mosley, not Goodfellow. That seersucker, suit-wearing MFer from Byzantium Bancroft. Your kid cousin still works in Cascadia, right? Do you think he could hoof it over to Stellar Bay and just, I don't know, poke around the port, see it's there? The shipment IDs, blah, blah. The transport we packed last week. I know it's a lot to ask, and you know how I feel about begging for handouts, but I swear to the law, if I looked out my door, that Bancroft guy'd be there in the street slapping a wrench against his palm like in a mob boss in one of those bootleg cereals from the Groundbreaker.
Hello.
Hello! Are we ready to swap?
Well, I don't know where the other lads are.
Oh well. Let me go ahead and swap it to
But
Stellaris.
I'll tell them I'm here.
That works. Fast travel destination. The frickin' Sprat Shack. This is gonna be the bane of my existence.